So, guys, thank you. I hope that you guys enjoyed Dark Souls today. We're heading into Endgame. Now, here's the deal. I've already made this abundantly clear. Take a look at the King's Tax today. I streamed since 11 a.m. It's now 4 p.m. I made $70. Okay? Obviously, that's not great. We've done better, but, you know, I don't know why with Dark Souls 2 it kind of ping-pong. Sometimes we have great Dark Souls 2 streams, and sometimes we have incredibly slow ones. If I continue to have this level of support when I play Dark Souls 2, we're just going to beat the main game, and that's it. Because the idea was that this would be a fun playthrough to do over the summer, and I know it's a lengthy game, and I said, hey, I know that actually there's big DLCs, and I would consider them, but it was dependent on how many people showed up, engaged, and supported, okay? When we started with Dark Souls 2, the attendance, engagement, and support was really high, and then over time, as I kind of expected would happen, it basically went down, down, down. And now we get decent attendance, but the support is very spotty. So, you know, I'm just being honest. You know, I like the game. I get frustrated at it. Don't get me wrong. But I like playing challenging games. I know that they serve a purpose in my schedule, my rotation. They're different, right? A lot of other things I do are chill. This isn't chill, all right? But next time I stream this, it has to do well. That simple. If it doesn't next time, that's that. It's going to be me just beating the base game, and that's it. And I think I want to do the DLCs. I particularly remember them being good, but I don't know what else to say. I can't make people come and support Dark Souls. We'll see what happens next time. All right? All right. See you then. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Friday Night Fights, old school fighting games. I hope it goes well because the idea was to finish the box of One Piece cards today so that we could start fresh next week. Like I said, on my day off, I'm actually going to look into getting multiple new boxes of cards. You guys said this morning you would like more One Piece, but at the same time, maybe try Lorcana, which is the Disney cards, which is kind of interesting. They're actually worth money, which is funny. So I'm probably going to be doing those during my day off, but I was hoping to finish the One Piece today, and so far, 0, because this stream was so slow. Hopefully tonight, the late stream will be good, and we'll finish those off. Like I said, we only need 3 packs, right? So if we do the 3 packs, I'll do it. There's a bonus pack I'm including. If we do those 3, I'm including a bonus pack. Okay? Okay. Cool. Stingray, stop bitching. Seriously, stop bitching and complaining. Enjoy your band. You're such a bitch. I'm the streamer. I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm the streamer. I run the show. I can do whatever I want on my stream. No shit. I'm the boss, not you. If you don't like the way a streamer streams, get the fuck out and go watch someone else. No one cares about your opinion. If you come in, I don't like that this guy says that he didn't get a good amount of support for Dark, so fuck you. Leave. No one cares. My supporters like me and my content, and they support it. Sometimes they don't. On a slower day, I let them know, and then sometimes they'll support it again. It's up to them. It's not your job to come to my stream and tell me how to run it. Fuck off. No one cares about your opinion. Holy shit. Like, seriously, why do people think on planet Earth that their opinions matter? There's a difference between it's like, okay, well, Phil, here's some constructive criticism, all right? You could have done this to make the stream go better today. Or, did you know this about the game? Maybe you should do this next time or something like that. Versus, I just don't like the way you do your stream. Well, then fuck off and leave. No one cares about your whiny opinion. Literally no one. It's insignificant. How do people not get this yet? No, that's not a toxic attitude. That's a realistic attitude. That's life. You get it? If someone in life does well for themselves, right, and they operate and they're successful, they have a right to operate it how they want, especially if they're successful. Now, you don't have to like it. That's true. You might be like, oh, I don't like the way this person operates, okay? But guess what? Success is a result of hard work, dedication, finding the right things that do work. I have fine-tuned my content. I have made it so that I do a variety of content. So even although this stream didn't particularly do so well, last night we had an overabundance of support for a stream. So it evens out. It's okay. But I want to make it known. My content is dictated by how many people show up, engage, and support because I'm a public entertainer. If I don't say those things and I just lie to my audience or I'm dishonest and there's no transparency, that's far worse than me being honest. So if you're someone who's a pussy and you can't take real talk from someone, leave. I'm not a fake. I'm not a butt kisser. I never have been. I never will be. I'm very transparent with my audience about how I operate. So wouldn't you rather have transparency than lying and, being underhanded? Some people can't take it because they don't like being talked to in the real. They want everything is like a pussy-footed, rainbows, unicorns, kiss your butt kind of a deal. There's a lot of streamers that are like that. I'm not one of them. I'm just a real dude. And that's why I'm here after 18 years. If I was a fake or a phony, I'd be a sellout bitch, and I would make no genuine content, and, I'd be basically a shill. That's the way to go. If you're going to do that, you have to kiss everything's butt, you have to be a fake and a phony, and you'll be a shill. And there's plenty of people that have been very successful doing that. I chose not to. I chose to be real. I chose to be someone who stood out from the pack, and I'm successful doing it. If you don't like that, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it, but I don't care. Would I ever do a shirtless milestone goal? Yes. In fact, moving forward, all goals will be based on my levels of flexing. See? My levels of flexing on streams. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip my shirt off, show everyone how lean and mean I've become. That is going to be what we're going to do from now on. And that's going to bring the butts to the seats, and that's going to bring the real money. Trust me. I know how it works. So, Hellman, thanks for 500 kisses. Go off, King. Based outro. Yeah, plus I had extra time to kill anyway. Thank you for $5, Hellman. I appreciate that. I mean, here's the truth. Those who support me, do you not agree? Like, people who support me like that I'm honest. They like that I'm real. People would much rather know that I'm not going to do the DLCs for Dark Souls if I don't get support than to have me just stop playing the game. Because that's what other people would do. Just stop playing it and never address it. Why'd he stop playing? I don't get it. Well, I'm telling you why. I'm literally telling you how to get what you want. If you like Dark Souls, support it. If you liked, Pal World earlier this week, you should have supported that. That's how it works. People are supporting certain games in droves, and they will get a lot more of those games. It's not rocket science, but it's very much transparency, right? But people can't handle that. They really want everyone to act like a fake and a phony. And that's the other thing. They actually believe that, like, these people who are the biggest successful streamers care about them. You are an idiot if you think that. If you think that one of these giant successful streamers cares about you, absolutely not. To you, you're just the person who rains the money on them, the wallet. My streams, I love hanging out and interacting with you guys. Why do you think I stayed a few extra minutes now to have this conversation with you? I love hanging out. I love being honest and transparent and chilling. I love the conversations we have. That's why I do a podcast / morning show every day. Despite the fact that idiots yell at me and say, don't do that, I do it anyway because I love it. Do they do that shit? No. But that's what people want. They want big fakes and phonies and weirdos who just are there to literally get that bag by any means necessary, whether it's a sponsorship that they could give two shits about as long as they make money on it, whether it's shilling product, getting everything paid for. Yeah, I'm sure that the guy who got flown across the country to go to a promo event for a new game and played it 3 weeks early and put out special videos about it, I'm sure they really genuinely like that game. Not that they're getting paid for it or anything, right? But that's who you like, right? You want the fakes and the phonies. You don't want someone real like me who does things fairly, who does things transparently. Can't stand that. Oh, we hate DSP. But we love this big-ass fucking YouTuber. Of course. I'm not stalling. I'm just stating my point. No one's going to contribute right now. It's fine. The stream's over. Well, now I said that, and Hellman gave me 2,000 kicks. And no, I wasn't stalling for Hellman to give kicks. He says, we love your honesty. You do have fans. Never forget that. Thank you, Hellman. Thank you for that. I wasn't expecting you to give me 2,000 kicks right there. That's crazy. Thank you. What do you mean lie detected? No, not a lie. I didn't think anyone was going to contribute. I'm just being real with you. Okay? That's hilarious. You haven't ever gone out of your way to help a fan. How would you fucking know? How would you know? Do you think that if I went out of my way to help a fan and it was public that it would help the fan? No, my trolls would harass the fuck out of them if people knew. That doesn't mean that I don't talk to fans behind the scenes, that I haven't done stuff with fans behind the scenes, done stuff for fans behind the scenes. You just don't know. The truth is, it's none of your business. Why don't you mind your own fucking business? Again, your opinion is irrelevant. You're no one. No one cares. You are the waste of time. Holy shit. Hellman did another 500 kicks. Let's get to 100. Now these people will say, I'm an alt for OIC or ICS. Of course they will. He says, love from Brazil. Oh, you're from Brazil? Awesome. Well, thank you, Hellman, for all the support today. That's amazing. For the 2 seconds I'm still here, I'll put you up on the leaderboard, showing that you did that 2,000 kicks. And yeah, technically that means tonight we will do 1 pack of cards, okay? There you go. We will do 1 pack of cards guaranteed on tonight's stream. I hope we'll do more, because I actually, like I said, I want to finish the 3 packs that are left. And if we do that, there's a bonus pack of Japanese that I'm also going to include. So I would absolutely love to do that on tonight's fighting game stream, okay? And by the way, for the record, one final thing, because I'm about to take off. Do you see what happens when I stop doing things that people aren't supporting and then I'm real? So what happened the other night? I'm playing Pal World for an hour. Everyone's bored to tears. I stopped playing it, and within an hour of just hanging out, I made a ton of money. People loved me hanging out, talking, interacting, being real with them. That's what they like. I literally stopped playing Dark Souls and said, man, it sucks it was so slow. I hope that it'll pick up next time. And then I'm real with you guys about it because people are trolling. And then I make a lot of money because I'm real. That's what people want. They want truth. They want reality. They want transparency. They don't want fake shit because smart people actually want real. Dumb people are too stupid to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? So I can't help stupid people. But I guess, you know, if I attract enough intelligent people to make a good living, I guess that's good. And I've done that. So I'm happy where I am. Okay? There's another thing, too. Whenever I'm real, attendance goes up. People want the real DSP. You know what I'm saying? All right. Actually, I didn't even turn on music when I was doing that. Look at that. You listen to me without even background music. That means you really like me. Okay. I'll see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.